Okay, I am going to attempt to do a demo for you with my phone. I have my nails naked. They are already prepared. I did my cuticles. I filed. I lightly buffed them with this little, with this little buffer here. You do not want to buff your nail a bunch. You can see my cuticles are a little ratty, but that will look better later when I am able to put lotion and oil on it. Now, I have been neglecting my nails recently and have not been using my cuticle oil every day in the morning and the night. So when you do that, you get the rattiness. So that's okay. Now I'm gonna make sure that I do not have any oils on my skin or nails prior to applying the ColorStreet nails. No lotion, oils. Make sure they're clean, dry. Please do not soak them ahead of time for at least 30 minutes or so. You want your nails to not have any absorption of water in, because when it dries, when the water evaporates out of your nail, it will shrink a little and cause your polish to shrink. So please don't do that. Don't do it afterwards for at least 30 minutes or so, or the lotion or oils as well. We want to give it time to cure. So today I am doing my patriotic nails finally. I am using Flag Your It. They're really cute. They look kind of vintage to me. It reminds me of the 70s for some reason. So you're going to peel the back off to reveal the inside of your package. And inside it gives you all the instructions you need. Gives you information. I'll show you here. Lots of information. It tells you what this is made of. Top coat, color base coat. It comes with 16 nail strips, the file, and the prep pad. So I'm going to take everything out of there. And now I have these items. I always like to have on hand these items as well. Rubber tipped cuticle pusher, a wooden orange wood stick to kind of help with perforating when I need it, and I also like to have some tweezers to pull any extra nail strip polish from my skin if I need to, because I have really fat fingers, so it kind of helps. I'm probably not going to use this right away. I already filed my nails with my handy dandy crystal glass file, which I love those because they're very gentle on your nails. You want to, when you are filing, you want to make sure you go in one motion and not seesaw, okay? Because when you seesaw across with a rough emery board or whatever, it causes the layers of your nails to separate, and that will cause your polish to peel faster. So I'm just going to get right into it here, and we're going to get the prep on my nails. This is just cleaning them, and all this is really is an alcohol prep pad. So if for whatever reason you lose one of these or whatever, that's all you need to do is use some alcohol and get those nice and clean. I also like to make sure that, it looks like I had some makeup on my finger there, that my finger pads are all clean as well. So ColorStreet makes it nice and handy for you if you want to peel it. There is a little, or rip it open without scissors, there's a little notch there for you to do so. You can do these on the go. I'm just going to cut across straight because I can't ever peel anything straight, so just going to do that. And you're going to pull them out, and you're going to see they're beautiful. I can't wait. Now, I don't use the big one because I don't need it, and I don't usually use the little one, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to leave myself with this many, and the rest I'm going to just kind of put back in the package. And because once you get these things out of the bag, out of the package, they start to dry out because it's nail polish, so it's going to dry. I like to put them back in there because if I need them extra, then they aren't going to be dried out. So the next thing you want to do is kind of size them. And how we size them is we take this and we kind of curve it a little bit and we go like this. Does it fit on both sides? Is it too small? You want it to go sidewall to sidewall. See, this one's going to be too small for that finger. I know that I usually can fit my thumb in this one. It goes from sidewall to sidewall, and that's what we want. We want it to completely cover our nail plate without getting on our skin. So I already know that this one fits my pinky, and I'm going to go ahead and take this part off, which is the top protective layer, and there's a purple marking there to help you identify it. And you see, you want to get that clear strip off first, because if you don't, it's really hard to get it off once you get it on your nail. This is protecting the top layer of the nail polish, okay? So this is 100% nail polish, 100% made in the United States of America, right in Clifton, New Jersey. The next part you're going to do is this tab here. This is so that you can pull it off of the white backing. And I'm going to just place the white backing down here. And I'm going to show you, you're going to pull off the tab. We don't need that. So you can just set that aside wherever you would like. And I'm left with the nail strip. So this nail strip happens to have two different sized ends. Now I could just go ahead and do it here, but I'm going to put one end on one pinky and one end on the other pinky because that's just how I like to do it. So then the next thing is you're going to line it up on your nail, and you want to make sure it's going to fit on both sides, make sure it's straight and how you like it. That's pretty good for me. If I decided I wanted to move that around, you could pull that off of your nail gently. Now this does have a little give and stretch to it, but you want to be careful not to give and stretch too much because then you'll rip them. So once you're sure that that's how you want it, then you start pressing down. I rock back and forth a little bit. Now if you go, oh man, I got some on my nail or on my skin, no problem. You just use one of these to help poke around, and I'll show you that later because that's going to happen on my other pinky. So here we are. We've got it on. I just like to press this down. Okay, and it is a little bit crooked probably, but that's okay. And then I kind of pull it down gently, pull it across and perforate, pull it across, perforate, pull it down, perforate, and then it just comes off. Now see, I have a little bit there. Just pull it off. It's not like regular liquid nail polish where you have to get another thing out and try to get it off of your skin and probably mess it up. I like to try to make sure it's over my free edge nice. So there we are. There's one and done. Now I'm going to go over to my other pinky. Now I happen to know this is just a little slightly big, which is okay, because again, so I'm going to put it on here, and that's about where I want it. So I'm going to press it down, rock it back and forth. You want your hands and fingers to be nice and warm, nice and room temperature. Now you see, I told you this was going to be a little bit big for my pinky, the other end, and that is a-okay. That's where this comes in. I like to press this down to make sure I get the sides really well. Then I come in with this, and I just press it down gently to help perforate. And on this side, it's going to help to perforate. I can use my thumbs too, but this works really nice. It's pretty good. And then I pull over, and pull, oops, I'm sorry, pull out. And I'm left with that little bit. Now you can see I can just pull this away for my dry skin that needs some lotion and some oil. And since I perforated it, it'll come off. And I want to get that end nice and smooth. This is where my little tweezers are going to come in handy here to get some of that extra off of my dry skin. So that might just be my dry skin instead of the polish. But you know, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So there, I got my pinkies done. Aren't they cute? Alright, so moving on. Now you see there's all these different styles. I know this is going to be my thumb, but we're going to do that last. So I don't know. Do I want to do star, stripe, or do I want to do star, stripe, stripe? Eeh, I don't know. I didn't think about this ahead of time. I think I'm going to do stars again. Kind of like the flag. We'll put them together. So again, same process. Take that purple clear tab with the clear layer with the purple tab off. And that can be very staticky. So it could stick to your finger a little bit. And then we're going to go with the gray tab again, gray silver tab. And we're going to do this. Peel that off. And then go in. Now it's good to hold this in the middle. Okay, it gives you a little more stability. And again, same process. We're going to make sure it's not on our skin, that it gets on our nails. I don't like that it was too crooked. Okay, there we go. I like that a lot better. And we're going to press down again. Again, I rock and roll. Some people do this. I just like to kind of firmly press it down. And I will also utilize my rubber tipped pusher. Sorry, I'm getting my hand in the way there. I'm not used to this. But I wanted to do a demo video. And then again, I'm going to kind of gently perforate by doing this. Make sure it's on there. You see it needs tucked in a little. Important thing is to get it on there. You can get it off your skin a little later if you want to, which is what I will probably do if I see anything. And then we'll go over here on my other ring finger. Same process. Now this is I'm using my left hand. I am right-handed, so this is my left hand. It's still a lot easier to put these on with my left hand than it is to do polish. So there we go. It's where I want it. Now if you get any of the polish, now see, oh look, good. There's a little wrinkle there. I don't know if you can see it. That's okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to peel it back a little and then just get that wrinkle out, okay? So don't ever panic if you see a little wrinkle. When you panic, that's when you mess it up. That's when you panic and you go, ah. Perforate to get the excess off, and it's out. Now when I'm not trying to do this on a video or whatever, it goes so much faster, but I'm trying to work around this tripod and camera and you know, all that fun stuff. I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay in focus here. So there we go. I like that. That's so cute. All right. happy. Okay, so next I'm going to do stripes. And I'm going to do this one because I know that fits my middle. And we're going to go in, same process. Take that clear layer off first. Do yourself a favor. Then you're going to go in with the tab, silver tab, and take that off next. Oh shoot, next one I'm going to show you how to do this, cutting it in half. So that if you want to cut it in half, now this set is supposed to be for one manicure, okay? But you can use it for a mani and a pedi. I do this because I like to make sure I have some extras, because what if I break a nail or bang one up really, really bad, like on my car, which is what happens with me. On my car door. It's all the time on my car door. Or on the gas pump. I hate the gas pump. So I'm going to put it on there. That's pretty much where I want it. Smooth her out. Get it down in that groove nice without getting it on your skin. And if it is on your skin, remember, we're just going to perforate. So stretch, perforate, gently stretch. Let me add. There we go. Pull it around, tuck it under. Use your little pusher here. Smooth it out. Now if there's any extras on here, which I see a little bit, I'll get that off later because I don't want to belabor anybody. And then we'll come over here to this middle. These are, I haven't had my nails this long for a while. I like to keep them shorter because of work, but they're a little bit longer than I'm used to. But that's okay. We'll see how long it can last. I'm so hard on my nails. In general, I'm just a klutz in general. So, but ColorStreet is not helping my nails to grow. My nails grow. Your nails grow. What happens is, quite like your hair, is your hair is growing, your nails are growing, but you're breaking them off, and you're breaking them off on the ends. You're messing them up or whatever. So, you know, your nails will grow. ColorStreet doesn't have anything in it that helps your nails grow faster or anything like that. But what it's doing is protecting your nails. So it's giving a few layers of protection from, you know, you banging them or whatever. So that helps. That definitely helps. So then we're going to go in with the other stripe because I know this fits my pointer. Once you get the hang of this, it goes faster, it goes smoother, and you know usually which ones after. Oh, shoot. Now, I promised you I was going to cut one in half for you. So I don't know if I can still do it now. Well, I'll have to do it with my thumb. I got to talking. So anyways, keep your nails protected and covered. My skin is so dry. I even bought this wonderful skincare product from somebody at the vendor show. She makes her own, and oh, it's lovely. It's just lovely. I've been putting it on my legs and my heels and my elbows and all that stuff. But I have been lazy the last 2 days and haven't done it. I have to give her a call because she told me to tell me how it's doing, and I love it. And I bought soap from her. It came with a bath fizzy, which I gave to my granddaughter because I don't get baths because I can't get out of the dang tub anymore. You know. It's a old age, bad knee. Very bad knee. See, I'm over a little bit, which is perfectly okay. Now this finger is really dry. And I was cutting at it because I had a little cut there. I'm loving this patriotic mani. See, it gives you a little, now see, I keep doing it crooked. The stripes are going to show if you're crooked or not, you know. See, I don't like it. It's not down far enough. How many times is that I've lifted it up? And it's still going to work. Now I'm getting nervous. There we go. It fits over here. You know, even if you mess it up, like, who's gonna notice if there's a tiny hairline of nail showing over there? Nobody. Unless you point it out to them, they're not gonna notice that. You know, we get so hard on ourselves. We want everything to be perfect, and it's just not. We don't live in a perfect world. One thing I like about putting these on is it gives me a little bit of joy to look at my nails and say, oh, they're so pretty. And, you know, just that little bit of joy is nice. Now I'm gonna go in with this first because I want to get that tamped down a little bit. Now again, you don't have to have this. You can use your thumb. You can use your thumb. I'll show you with my thumb. So if you don't have those, but I like to make sure that everybody that buys these nails from me gets those instruments. And see, it has a pointy end too, because it does make it a little bit easier. See, it nicely pulls off of there. And now I'm going to use my tweezers. Look at that dry skin. I just got done telling you about not worrying about perfection, and I keep talking about my dry skin. Okay, I'll come back for that later if it's... Ooh, they're cute. All right, now thumb. I promise I'm going to cut it in half to show you. So I keep my thumb short for sure because they are the ones definitely that I always jam and bang and break. So I'm going to go ahead on this side and this side. So I still want to take the top plastic part off before I cut it in half. Okay, still want to do that for sure. And then I'm going to go in, here's my cute little craft scissors. And I'm going to kind of go like this to see where's the middle. So right about there's the, oops, I'm sorry, I wasn't showing you very well. Right about there's the middle. Bing. So I cut that. So now I have this. And now the tab isn't on there. But that's okay because you can get it off. You just got to work at it a hair. See? Get that corner up, you're good. There we go. She did it. Oh, no, I got her crooked. You gotta be careful. Now you see they stretch just a little, which is good. You can just gently stretch them if you need it a little wider or a little longer. You don't want to do it too much. Okay, so that one isn't perfect, but I'm not going to mess with it anymore. Wait a minute, yes I am. No, I'm not. It's okay. It's okay. You know, when I was in school to do manicures and pedicures, in my little cute book, there was, the technique was you could polish someone's nails so that you would leave a thin amount of the nail showing on the edges here on this side and this side to make the nail bed appear thinner, not as wide. So that's an actual technique. So let's just say I'm going to use that technique on my thumb. Again, nobody is going to sit there and look at my thumbnail and go, oh my goodness, you have a 0.5 millimeter showing on that side. That's terrible. See, look. You're going to sit there and look at my nail and go, oh, look at that. No. There we go. Full set. Now we're going to come back and do my other thumb. Now see, I have my other thumb done, and this is what you use for your tool mostly, and that's where these little other things can come in handy after you've already done it, so you don't mess up your newly polished thumbnail. we go. And I am ready for the weekend. Going to a ball game tonight in this heat. Good heavens. I'm going to make sure I have my little mission towel with me. I wet it down and put ice in it and put it around my neck. Really helps me to stay cool. I will make sure I have a big thing of water with me as well. Heat and me do not go together at all. Now I'm going to come in and get this off with my little tweezers. My niece had a thumbnail that got kind of messed up one time when she put her nails on, and like a piece of her nail bed was missing, like a hunk, because I don't know if the dog bit her or it was the chain. I can't remember. I don't think the dog bit her. I think it was just whatever happened. It just really messed her thumbnail up. And I think it was around Christmas or after, I don't know. And anyway, so she put the nails on and we just put it right over top of it. So basically what was underneath her nail bed was showing. So it was all skin, kind of like in the middle here. And it stayed on. I couldn't believe it. I told her, well, this one isn't going to stay on for long, probably. But she was able to keep those nails on for 2 weeks. A teenager. All right, there we go. There we go. Flag, you're it. All done. Now, they're dry. I can do whatever I want, except I don't want to put lotion on yet, and I don't want to soak in any water. So I do have some patriotics left, a couple. If you want to last a minute, Patriotic Manny, call me up. Have a great weekend.